Et donc, eh ben, écoutez, bonjour, bonsoir, ici Revan. Donc, aujourd'hui, découverte de Adios. Je ne sais pas absolument pas ce que c'est comme jeu. C'est le but de la découverte. Donc, ouais, je suis en direct de Twitch et comment ça s'appelle, le lien dans la description. N'hésitez pas, tous les lundis soirs, je fais mes vidéos découvertes. Hein, j'enchaîne les plusieurs petits jeux comme ça. Donc, voilà, n'hésitez pas, hein, ce sera avec plaisir. Voilà, ça ferait plaisir. Bref, allez, ça vous 42. C'est bon, si vous m'avez. Si vous êtes sur Xbox, n'hésitez pas à m'ajouter également. J'ai besoin d'amis. Je veux des amis sur Xbox, s'il vous plaît. Alors déjà, est-ce qu'on peut settinger en français? J'ai pas l'impression qu'on peut... Bon alors, je ne vous ferai pas la traduction. Je n'ai pas cette prétention-là. Je suis nul. Audio subtitle hide. Non, non, chaud. Chaud, chaud, chaud. Les musiques, on va baisser. Je ne sais absolument pas ce que ça parle le jeu de moi. Mais... Non, les voix, on peut les mettre à 60. Ça, on va mettre à 60. Voilà. Sound effect aussi, on va peut-être égaliser tout ça. Entre 55. Ouais, voilà, comme ça me paraît parfait. Voilà, c'est bon. 90, oh là là, ça fait peur, ça fait peur. Bon bah adios, est-ce que ça va être adios? Je suis désolé, c'est con mais ça me fait rire. Est-ce qu'on peut appeler ça une blague? Je ne pense pas. Oh, je me tais, je me tais. Ah déjà je peux jouer, ok. Open journal. Ouais, close journal, ouais. Get job avec ça, ok. Donc me lever, ouvrir, fermer le journal. Hein. The confession.
I can't do this anymore. This.
What, mornings?
No. All of this.
Là.
You mean
Il y en a marre de tout.
Afraid so.
What do you mean? You need better pay, different hours?
No, nothing like that. I'm just, you know, done with this.
Pas le son, il était bizarre.
Uh-huh. Okay. You wanna...
No.
No.
Suit yourself. So, you're done, huh?
Yep.
Donc il y a un deal avec...
You
D'accord.
do understand what that means, right?
What does it mean?
You know what it means.
Mine's made up, I'm afraid.
It doesn't work like that. You know that.
On peut sauter.
Man, must be getting forgetful in my old age.
Uh-huh. Nothing I can do to change your mind.
I'm afraid not.
Well, let's go get some coffee.
Ah ouais, donc je jette tout moi, hein, je prends tout. Bon, au moins ça va vite. Et on a passé un chapitre, très bien. Breakfast. Le petit déj, ok.
Smells delicious.
On a des sous-titres blancs là sur la luminosité,
Sadie
je
was
crois
the
pas.
real cook.
Hey, don't sell yourself short. Not much that's better than your home-cooked eggs.
Hope you don't mind, I left out the bell peppers this time.
Can't stand them.
J'ai trouvé comment on jouait. Je peux jeter à la gueule. Said like peppers, miniature.
Sadie always liked peppers, though, so I put up with them.
Not to change the subject, but how long we been doing this for, you think?
On a même pas de corps, même pas modélisé, ok.
15 years, just
Bon,
about.
c'est une sorte de jeu narratif. Quoi.
Summer of 78. Why'd we meet?
Ah, j'aurais pu mettre genre, du sel et tout.
Bill was sick.
And you couldn't afford a doctor.
No, we could not.
Je réponds n'importe quoi là. Hein. Je suis pas sûr à quoi
You
m'attendre.
were God's.
Well, here's what I remember. I had a problem that night, and Jimmy was trying to help me solve that problem when who should come in through that door but you?
Well, I may have been a little tipsy.
Je réponds n'importe quoi, je sais même pas
Drove you home
savoir ce
that
que je
night.
réponds.
As you're so
Incroyable.
fond of telling me.
Jimmy knew we could help each other, so he called up Tony. We agreed, made a deal. We
Et merde.
all agreed. Ugh. Anyone ever tell you you're no good at making coffee?
Sadie did. All the time.
Ouais, je parle de ma Sadie, je sais pas c'est qui, si c'est sa femme, sa fille, sa cousine, sa tante.
I made the bacon.
Sadie,
It's
elle fait
good
ça,
bacon.
Sadie, elle fait ça. Elle dit ça, Sadie, elle m'a
You know,
dit ça.
When I was a kid, I thought pigs were all pink with curly tails.
Yorkshires are. Mine are red wattle. American breed. Not a lot of them out there, you know.
That's so.
Mm-hmm. Always thought it'd be nice, you know, to raise pigs that was different. I had some Yorkies way back. Must have been, I don't know, before the service.
J'espère que le scénario vous intéresse, parce que moi j'arrive déjà que j'ai du mal à lire les sous-titres.
You and me both. So why the Waddles? Huh, funny name.
Like I said, American breed. Nearly went
C'est
extinct.
très intéressant, hein.
Thought I'd do my part to keep them alive. And that tastes good.
You aren't wrong. You know, the other day I was reading the paper.
Look at you, an intellectual.
Maybe. Anyways, I read that pigs were as smart as us. You believe that?
Are you going somewhere with this? I suppose so.
Not
Pas particulièrement.
particularly.
Cows, I get. Cows are dumb. They're afraid of those, you know, those metal bars in the ground.
Cattle
Catty
breed.
grid.
Cattle grids, huh?
Yep.
Well, my point is, cows are dumb. Pigs, I read, are smart.
And you read that in the paper.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think the pigs know
Know what?
that they're food?
Oh, pigs don't think
Mon
like
dieu! Comment
How do you know?
attaquer un
Because
jeu
I
avec
know
du
pigs.
long dialogue bien chiant?
Pigs ain't
En plus,
like
quand c'est
us.
pas sous-titré.
that.
Quand c'est pas ta
Sure,
langue
they're
maternelle, c'est
smart,
compliqué, hein.
They eat, they sleep, but they do not plan.
Oh là là là
Don't
là là
think
là,
about the
putain. Phew.
And I
Les développeurs,
suppose
faut
you
pas
do.
faire ça, hein.
Every man does.
Ou alors
I think
traduisez-le en
just
français,
about
j'en sais rien,
finished
votre
up
jeu
here.
de...
What
Jeu
do
de
you
merde,
say
mais non.
what do you say I accompany you today?
Mais ne faites plus ça, hein. Mon
What,
dieu!
help out with the farm chores?
Donc ça, avec juste de temps en temps... Oh là là, j'aime bien les jeux narratifs, hein, mais
I
là...
always wanted to know how to milk goats.
Ah, il faut que ce soit en
Long as
anglais. Et
you're
encore même les
okay with
Yakuza, je trouvais ça
shoveling
intéressant,
manure
tu vois, parce
first.
que j'ai fait quelques
What
Yakuza.
about your sidekick?
Et genre le mec il en a fait plein. Non, j'ai fait
Protégé.
Yakuza 1, j'ai
When I
bien
retire,
entamé le
he'll
2.
be the man you'll be dealing with.
Bon, c'était en
Good
anglais.
guy, smart,
Voilà.
Street.
Mais après, c'était accrocheur.
ambitious.
Like you, I guess.
Là,
But,
franchement, pfiou.
Listen, I told you
Les mecs ils
already.
te drop ça comme ça.
I'm quitting.
We'll see.
C'est pour mettre en place l'histoire. Hein? Hein? Ouais, je peux aller là-bas, ouais.
I've always wondered what was in this shack.
Have you now?
Figured it was just some old shack at first, but every time
Oh,
I
c'est
asked
pas
what
ouvert.
was in there, you haven't been forthcoming.
I have not, no.
Tried to take a look in the window once.
Did you now?
Bon, apparemment là, je peux pas rentrer. Quoi? Hein? Quoi? Toulouse.
Got a light?
Ta-da! Beautiful, right?
Pop
soda.
machines. Here I figured you had a deep, dark secret.
We have a deep, dark secret. This here is one of my hobbies.
What, collecting them?
Well, sure, I collect them, I guess, but that's not really the point.
Is there a point to any hobby?
It depends.
Bon alors
What I
j'espère que le
meant was
scénario
that
vous
it's no
intéresse,
fun
hein.
to just collect them. I
Vraiment,
fix
vraiment.
them
Parce que là,
up.
mis à part vous dire que c'est un
That's
jeu
where the real
narratif.
fun is.
Makes sense.
You look like you want to ask me something.
Why pop machines?
Vous voyez, je pouvais pas sortir. En fait, je pouvais pas quitter l'endroit.
And
Aller à un autre
the
endroit,
jump
non,
from
le
that
jeu
to having a
il a
bunch
décidé
of
que
machines
c'est
in a
ça.
blacked out shed.
I used to work at the town library after school, and
somebody thought it would be a good idea to put in a pop machine. 50, 51, thereabouts. Anyways, it was cantankerous, as these things tended to be, especially back then, and Mrs.
Regardez sa main, est-ce qu'il
Olson,
était censé l'attraper?
she was the librarian at the time.
Ah, il l'a
Knew I
attrapé,
was
ouais.
handy, asked me to fix it.
Et ça m'a
You've been
obtenu
fixing pop
un
machines
succès.
ever since.
Well, not exactly. Didn't think much of it for years until after some time I got back from overseas, and I was at this junkyard, and I saw a Kruger Schmidt. in
A what?
a Kruger Schmidt. Yeah, jumble the words, I know, probably French or something.
J'ai l'argent infini, hein.
Sounds German.
German. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, it looked so dilapidated that I just had to take it home and fix it. Of course, you know how the wife is. She just about threw a hissy fit. But I brought it to this here shed, got to work.
Oh, j'aurais même pas visé un truc.
Then what?
Ouais, alors là, je sais même pas du tout si je vais continuer, si je veux mettre cette vidéo sur YouTube. Parce que des signes nuls!
Then I sold it and figured that was all there was to it. But then there was an auction in town and someone was selling a pair of Vendos. Well, I figured, hey, I could fix that too.
And it snowballed from there.
That it did.
But why?
It relaxes me.
Oh,
Just,
c'est
I don't know, soda
mignon!
machines. It's an unusual thing for a man to want to fix. Don't people get paid to fix them?
It is unusual, but when the missus and I
Oh,
would
la
get into
vache.
fights or when things was bad or I was anxious, well,
Je dis pas ça parce qu'on est dans une ferme. Hein.
Sadie's sister, once she passed, told me that it was all right to cry, that it wasn't weakness, that it was okay. And I remember sitting there in that empty living room with everyone murmuring and telling me how sorry they were, and I didn't feel like I needed to cry.
Thank you, mister.
Of course I did, still do, but I don't know. Not everybody needs to cry. I don't need to cry. I don't get in that way, you know? Weakness? No. I don't know what she was talking about, weakness. Crying never felt weak to me. That's just not how I am.
I can't remember the last time I
J'ai limite en
cried.
train de m'endormir.
Maybe
Oh
that-
lolo lolo
maybe
lolo!
that boy and his dog.
Ouf.
Oh, always cry over that one. Dogs are good. Innocent. Yeah, when a dog dies, it always moves me to tears. But Josie insisted. Then she kept insisting. Then, I don't know, I think she got offended I wouldn't cry, as if
Ralenti, là.
she loved Sadie more than me.
Ici, je suis ralenti, c'est pas de mon
And
fait,
she
hein.
made me feel like I was something wrong. Of course, that wasn't true. There wasn't nothing wrong with me.
Je sais
I
pas ce
just
qui se
didn't-
passe. Bon, là, je suis en train de m'endormir, le
I
jeu.
wasn't like that. It wasn't what I needed. It
Allô?
wasn't how I needed to grieve. This is
Hop,
how
on
I
voit bien
grieve this right
le
here.
travail de synchronisation
When I got
labiale,
a
hein,
problem,
qui est
I
parfait.
fix it, and when I fix it, I fix a little part of me. And I don't know how or why, but it's healing. It's a healing thing, and that's why a man's got to have a hobby.
Sorry,
No,
Eh, ça fait 5 minutes qu'on est en train de parler, là.
I figured, you know,
C'est bon?
I figured if someone's got to know, this is my
Oh.
quiet little hobby.
Encore, ça aurait été sous-titré, mais
A
bon.
thing I do to help me work out my
C'est
worries.
net, ça prend de
well, yeah, looks like you fixed this one up real nice.
caméra visible.
I'm proud of it. Proud of all of them. But I'm proud of this one most.
Oh lolo.
Taking the time to show me.
There's
Oh,
another reason I
lolo.
wanted to show this to you.
What's that?
If you want it, it's yours.
What am I gonna do with a pop machine?
Well, grab yourself a nice, refreshing drink of soda every so often, you big dummy.
Wait, I couldn't possibly.
Yeah. Please. A little memento of our time together.
Oh, come on, a memento. Let's keep this train rolling. We can work something out.
You come on back by, pick up the soda machine. Take it home with you. Or don't. If you really got no use for it, I won't be offended.
I'll think it over. What's next?
Ils sont sérieux, là, les développeurs. hors choix. Ouais.
Why horseshoes?
D'accord.
It just seems, I don't know, quaint.
Well, look around you. My nearest neighbor lives half a mile
Ça, je
down
peux pas
the
bouger, il
road.
faut que je sois
ain't
dans
the
sa zone
city.
là.
We don't have nightclubs and pool halls to go hang out at.
Pool halls? What is this, 1890?
Là,
This is
sûrement une ambition artistique
1992,
derrière.
friend. We got shopping malls for
Sûrement des
teenagers,
choses à dénoncer, des
restaurants,
choses à dire.
clubs, whatever. But pool halls? I don't even know if they had those when I was a kid.
Uh-huh. Well, time doesn't pass out here as quickly, I suppose. No need for all that stimulation.
Ah, so you play horseshoes.
Or read a good book. Develop photos you took for yourself. Go fly fishing.
Voilà, mec.
It
Regardez,
sounds
et je
idyllic.
vous jure que
Quaint,
je fais
but
pas exprès.
idyllic. And you just wanna
là, le
give
jeu il me
up
ralentit, il me
home
contraint à
court,
rester. Je ne peux pas bouger. Je suis obligé de rester à côté de lui là.
Too.
We could get you a nice place in the city.
Ah bah enfin.
Never was one for crowds.
Like you said,
Non,
you
t'es
were
sérieux, je dois jouer à ça?
I'd be just as lonely in a crowd. Sadie, nobody else could really see me. Understand what I was.
How do you figure? What?
After Saigon, when I got back, all these people were hugging their loved ones or protesting or whatever, and I don't know. I never felt more alone in all my life.
Moi, toi, moi, d'accord,
I
ils
was
ont
home,
d'accord,
should
donc
have been happy, and
pas de nom de personnage, hein, pour mieux s'imprégner, j'imagine, ils doivent se dire ça les développeurs,
Wasn't a popular war.
pour qu'on ait une meilleure identification possible.
Lost friends too, right?
yeah. But when I got home, it was dark, and there was Sadie waiting for me. Porch light like a halo around her head. And I knew I wasn't alone anymore.
So you came back to your high school sweetheart.
I thought he'd have married her by then. I didn't think she'd wait for me.
Why not? You're a handsome guy. I bet all sorts wanted you.
Un peu plus
especially
sur la
back
gauche,
then.
je sais pas.
Women love a man in uniform.
Bah, c'est vraiment du jeu narratif, hein. Oh lolo.
You see that house on the hill?
Oh lolo.
Burned out one? I always wondered what happened there.
Gary Gordon
J'ai trouvé l'astuce là, tu vises là dans les arbres.
went to high school with us,
Des dingueries.
but well, most of us were farm folk. Sadie, her dad, was the county judge, so for us that's pretty high society.
Oh, j'ai gagné.
The Gordons owned a lot of land, and all that passed to Gary after his ma died. In high school, he'd been our quarterback after his pa paid off the school, but he wasn't a bad athlete.
Good-looking guy?
Oh, a real James Dean. And he had eyes for Sadie. The poor farm boy who couldn't play on the team versus the star quarterback.
Ce jeu était vraiment vendu contre de
What
l'argent.
kind of contest was that?
C'est narratif.
Hey, who wouldn't want all this?
En fait, là, ce qui me rebute, c'est surtout que
Man, yet, when I came home,
c'est vraiment cloisonné. Et si, je veux dire, si tu lis pas les sous-titres,
He
comme je suis en train de
served
faire là, c'est vraiment.
Gary was too rich to serve. Star quarterback
personne qui nous
had some
rencontre.
health
La
exemptions.
vache, en plus ça blablate, hein.
Drafted.
too. Uh-huh.
Oh, ça
So
débite, ça
then,
débite.
Where was he?
Running his dad's business.
C'est débile, mais ça
Trying to
débite.
win her heart. Didn't work. Well, she invited him to the wedding. I didn't want him there, but, well, you know Sadie.
Uh-huh.
Well, the Gordons own most of the property around here, including the 200 acres surrounding that hill.
Right.
And he built a house.
A house. Wait. That house?
The very same.
Looks like it was a mansion.
It was.
Why'd he build it?
I don't know. To remind her what she'd given up, maybe?
So, what happened to the wealthy Gary Gordon in his mansion?
Well, he built it 1 year. Must have been...
Oui, il y a l'air d'avoir une histoire, tout ça, mais.
He went
Est-ce que c'est
inside
chiant?
and he just
Là,
disappeared.
on va rigoler. Mais salut, Vatar,
And one
bonsoir,
night,
bonsoir.
about a year later,
On va rigoler, moi je
the
rigole pas
storm
trop là, hein.
Boom.
Hop.
No more Gary
Merci de
Gordon.
passer. Et toi, comment vas-tu? Je vous l'ai dit, je suis en direct de
No more
Twitch.
Gary Gordon.
Bon,
Maybe he was lonely too.
Maybe. Yeah.
je peux pas m'enfuir, je ne peux pas m'enfuir.
What next?
Ouais, il y a encore 2 lieux à voir et... 4. Ah, c'est juste des gens qui vont nous raconter sa vie et tout ça, c'est ça? Wow.
Don't you own a tractor?
What?
Well,
What?
pigs, I get. Goats
Bon.
too. Some fellas have chickens and cows. That's
Parce que
all
le jeu il est
well
pas
and
trop
good,
marrant,
but
hein.
What's the point
Bon,
of a
bon.
horse?
Oh, il est mignon!
Oh, God's most beautiful
C'est juste
creatures.
cheval, il s'appelle, d'accord.
What? You just keep a horse around because they're beautiful?
Horses belong on farms.
Bon, et ben écoutez, je crois que je vais pas continuer plus, ça ne m'intéresse pas, surtout que le jeu il est en français, enfin il est pas en français, il est qu'en anglais.
No racehorse.
Bon bah écoutez YouTube, moi je vais m'arrêter là pour ce jeu, c'était Adios, et c'est ce que je vais faire, je vais dire Adios et vite le désinstaller. Parce que bon là ça m'intéresse pas trop, je suis désolé, le mec qui raconte sa vie sur la ferme, tout ça, pourquoi il la vend ou il déménage, j'ai pas tout bien suivi. C'est tout en anglais donc je peux pas vous faire la traduction littérale directement, je ne suis pas assez fort pour ça en anglais. Mais franchement ça me donne vraiment pas envie de continuer, moi qui aime les jeux narratifs là. Donc voilà, bah dites-moi si vous aimez ça, ce genre de jeu. Quel jeu narratif vous pouvez me conseiller? Quelque chose de mieux que ça. Et sur ce, bah écoutez... Hop.
One day maybe this fella will understand.
Donc, qu'est-ce que je disais?
There you go. There you go.
Et je peux pas bouger.
To
Hein.
me, I mean.
Il faut que je le nourrisse, ok.
I keep apples here because he likes them. Likes the
Qu'est-ce
salt
que je veux dire?
too.
Donc, ouais, voilà, franchement, j'ai trouvé ça
Nah,
pas très intéressant. Bon, après, je parle pas des graphismes, parce qu'on le voit, c'est moche. C'est moche. Mais, tu vois, c'est ça, limite, c'est
Suit
secondaire.
yourself.
Là, je trouve pas ça intéressant.
Alrighty, here you
Donc,
go,
bah
boy.
écoutez,
No,
n'hésitez pas à me
no, I
dire
gotta get
ce que
going.
vous en avez pensé.
Why
Hein.
don't you walk
Rejoignez-moi
on
sur
past the
Twitch,
rest
le lien
of
dans la
us?
description. Tous les lundis soirs pour les vidéos découvertes. Faites comme Kirito.
Can't see why.
Hop. Donc voilà, bah écoutez, prenez soin de vous, prenez soin de vos proches, profitez de la vie. Et je vous dis à bientôt. Sur le réseau. Allez, ciao.